Hi everyone, it's Marianne Wilson here with Next Home in the Triangle, here to talk to you about the pros and cons of living in the Triangle. Well, first of all, where is the Triangle? So it's home to Raleigh, Durham, and Chapel Hill in North Carolina. We're located in the center of the state in the Piedmont region. So it's easy to get to the mountains, it's easy to get to the beaches. Now let's go ahead and talk about the pros and cons of living here. I moved here in 1999 and have called it home ever since. And there's so many wonderful reasons to move here. So I'll walk you through this now. So first of all, we have education. There are a lot of universities here. We have over 10 universities and colleges here. Some of the ones that are most famous are Duke University, NC State, and UNC Chapel Hill. They're all highly ranked universities with great programs. In addition, we have a lot of other great universities and colleges such as Shaw University, Meredith, Peace College, so many more. We have also community colleges as well. Wake Tech is very popular. And so there's so many education opportunities. So you want to check those out as one of the pluses of living here. Number 2 on our list is the healthcare system. We have a lot of great opportunities here. You get to select which care facility is best for you. So we have Duke University, UNC, Wake Med, Rex Hospital, so many care facilities. You really have the options to pick the best doctor for you. If you're needing a specialist, we really have them. Some of them are leading cutting edge folks known for their research. We have a lot of clinical trials going on here as well. So it's really state-of-the-art medical care here. It's one of the best in the country. So highly recommend it just for that alone. Third on our list is the job market. So Forbes magazine has rated that each Raleigh and Durham are in the top 10 for poised for recovery from our pandemic. So we have a really strong job market here. Now we'd like to talk about the biggest employers. Who are the large ones here? Where are you most likely to work? So let's talk about those for a minute. So first on the list, Duke University and Hospital System is our area's largest employer according to a recent article in June 2020. And they have 38,000 employees combined between the university and the healthcare system. Second on the list is the state of North Carolina. We are the capital for the state, Raleigh is, so we do have a lot of employees here that work for the state. Third on the list is our Wake County Public School System. So they employ over 19,000 employees. We do have a really large school system here with over 150,000 students in it. Next on the list is Walmart. With over 16,000 employees here, they are number 4 on the list. Big tech company here, the biggest one is IBM. So they employ over 10,000 folks here, and they've been in the RTP area and one of the initial companies there. Next is Wake Med. So they have over 9,000. And then NC State with over 9,000. At Target at 8,000. Who doesn't love to shop at Target? So I know I do. So just want to mention that. And then next on our list, we have the UNC Rex Healthcare at 6,500 employees. So we look at these employees and we see a lot in healthcare. Last on the list is SAS Institute, highly ranked for employee satisfaction. So working there, the people really do love it. So that's something to think about as well. So we've got a lot of great employment opportunities here, a lot of local owned businesses as well, from restaurants to the brewery scene. We're known for a lot of these different things. So let's head off to number 4. Number 4 on our list is cost of living. It's really affordable here. I'll tell you, I came from the New York area, then DC, and then here, and it was so much more affordable. We could really spend the same amount of money or less money and get more house. So our cost of living here, average price point for a home is in the 300s. So 330s, 340s is where we've been hovering for a house that has about 2,000 square feet. So, you can buy a house for $100,000, get a condo. You can buy something for millions of dollars. We really cover the spectrum and have a lot of wonderful housing. So if you have questions about that, I can give you a lot more details there. Number 5 on our list is the great outdoors here in North Carolina. So we have in Raleigh, we're known as the City of Oaks. So we have beautiful oak trees throughout the area. In addition, we have crepe myrtle trees, which are beautiful flowering trees. And there's so many beautiful things here. So we have an arboretum in Raleigh. We have the Duke Gardens at Duke University. In addition, we have the American Tobacco Trail. And so we're just minutes from that. You can get on that and access a great parkway system. We have great greenways as well. We have Lake Wheeler, Jordan Lake, Falls Lake. We have Yates Mill Pond. So many things to offer you. So if you love to get active, we've got the opportunity. Talked about the pros. Now let's take a minute and talk about the cons. I really love this area, but there are some negatives. So number one on our list for cons is the weather. Now the weather is a positive and a negative here. If you have allergies, you may find yourself wheezing and sneezing during pollen season. So we are known as the pollen belt. So just keep that in mind if allergies are an issue for you. Fortunately, we have good health care to help you with that as well. We do have humidity as well. The summers do get hot, and so my hair does get a little bit bigger during the summer months. So know that it does get pretty warm here, but fortunately we have air conditioning. We do also find that we have hurricane season here, and sometimes it's hitting the coastal areas, but it does come inland to the Raleigh market sometimes. So just know that that is something that you want to be prepared for in our area. And one of the pluses though of the weather is the mild winters. So you may find yourself outside and it's 65 degrees in December, January. We do get some cold days and we get some snow, but we don't get snow every year. So that can be a negative for some as well. Let's talk about number two on the cons list, and that is our sports teams. So we have some good and some bad about the sports teams. We do have some professional teams. So we have the Hurricanes, and so they've won the Stanley Cup in the past and everything, so they have a good track record. And then we have the Carolina Courage, the women's soccer team. So we have some pro sports, but we don't have all this pro sports teams. So we have minor league, for example, for the Durham Bulls. So we do have that for baseball. So then we don't have any professional football teams. So if you're wanting to watch that, it's good to go to Charlotte and take a day trip there. We do have great sports for colleges though. So we are known for basketball here. So Duke University, Chapel Hill, NC State's had good years too. So we do have a lot of great university basketball. So it's great to watch that. Number three on our list is transportation. So we don't have a comprehensive public transportation system. You really do need a car to go to the grocery store, to get to work and things like that here. I've lived in New York, I've lived in DC, and you have more comprehensive systems. So it is a negative for those who enjoy taking public transportation exclusively. There are some areas where you can walk to work, such as the downtown Raleigh area, Durham, etc. You do have some options here, Chapel Hill, but they are more minimal than compared to some metro area. Number four on our list today is the growth. So growth comes with pros and cons. And so we find that we have highway projects going on, expansion. So for example, one of the roadways that is being expanded is we have our inner loop 440 that goes around the metro area. Now we have 540 going around the metro area. So we have it on the north side, but they're working on the southern side of that. So it does lead to construction delays and traffic. So it is a negative, but I will tell you, having lived in some big cities, you know, if you've lived in Atlanta, DC, LA, New York, any of those, our traffic is still really great. But we do have some traffic. Number five on our list is urban sprawl. So with our area being ranked high in so many different ways for affordability, safety, education, all these things, well, it tends to lead to some overcrowding and urban sprawl. So we have, one of the things that has been an issue is our school system. With over 150,000 students in our county school system, in the Wake County schools, we do run into issues where there's overcrowding at schools. So they might bring in some trailers and they may cap out and not accept any new students in a particular grade at a particular school. So when you're buying a house, you do need to verify if that school is taking kids in your grade or not, because you may be buying a house in a particular area knowing that you're going to be zoned to that school. We do also, sometimes kids get reassigned to different schools. So it's really important to pay attention to that, understand that, and if you need more information on that, just let me know. In addition, you do need to really, with the urban sprawl, it's very suburban, so you plan on, there's a good chance you might live in a suburban neighborhood. I do. It's not for everybody, and we do have county properties available as well, but just know that there's a good chance that you might have a commute to work of 25 to 35 minutes. That would be probably pretty average here, pretty common to have that kind of commute. Well, this is Marianne Wilson, Next Home in the Triangle, and I hope you find this information helpful. If you click below, you're going to see a link and see that you can request my relocation guide. So it'll tell you a little bit about our area. So thank you again, and please, if you found this information helpful, click on like, click on subscribe, comment below with any questions. I would love the opportunity to answer your questions, and I hope you find that I'm a helpful real estate resource for you.